Okay, hi everyone. Welcome back to the NMAT Daily. Today we are going to be talking about your logical reasoning strategy. Okay, this is for the people who are watching for the first time, guys. This is Anisha here. I'm an MBA from NMIMS 2015 batch, and you guys have been following for the NMAT training. You guys from the past 3 years for NMAT, right? So my plan of action is I want 200 people at least to get NM calls this year, right? So get me that NMAT Mumbai call. We'll do all the possible strategies, section wise as well as topic wise, coming up ahead till you crack your NMAT exam daily, every day, 10 p.m. So don't miss out the NMAT daily series. Okay, we've already done your quant strategy, your verbal strategy. Today we're going to talk about the logical reasoning section. Okay. Now, when I talk about the logical reasoning section, इसमें we need to understand what all do we have to study. First is your critical reasoning, where I have 5 to 6 questions. What is critical reasoning? Mein? We have questions of strengthening the argument, weakening the argument, explain the argument, or fact and analysis kind of questions, or some very cliched new kind of questions which come are expected in NMAT this year are explain the paradox and parallel the reasoning. Okay, stay tuned. I'll do a specific video on these as well also to understand in-depth critical reasoning for sure. Okay, that is what is critical reasoning. Then comes my deduction based questions. Deduction based questions, again you can expect 5 to 6 for sure. कुछ sets में ज़्यादा भी होंगे, ठीक है. Now the number of questions will also be a big challenge to gauge this year because it's being adaptive, right? But we have to be prepared for bare minimum itna questions from each of these sections for sure. Okay, deduction based maybe abhi there are two types of questions. One is deductive logic, second is inductive logic. Then अपना verbal reasoning. Verbal reasoning वाला कौन सा? Course of action. Then the next inference or fact, inference and judgment, classify them, or what is the statement and assumption and conclusion, those type of verbal reasoning questions. Deductive and inductive logic also is actually based on statement and conclusion only. Your syllogisms type of question is actually deduction based question. ठीक है, सो वो पढ़ लेना फॉर श्योर. उसके क्वेश्चंस बहुत इजी हैं. आई वुड सजेस्टिव जो best way to approach these questions is syllogisms ka bhi is do Venn diagram. Make it Venn diagram, make yourself visualize the things and approach these kind of questions. ठीक है, if you want me to help you guys understand syllogisms or any painful area topics out of all of these, drop in the comments. I'll pick up those specific ones to make those strategy videos ahead for you. ठीक है. Then comes my third, which is analytical puzzles. इसके बहुत ज़्यादा questions हैं, 8 to 12 questions. This is where you have your seating arrangement, linear, circular, then all your puzzle, based on set of questions, scheduling set, या फिर तुम्हारा matrix puzzles based on people traveling to different cities, or I can make a puzzle out of the concepts of blood relations and all of these things. एक cat types puzzles जो पढ़ते हो, all of those, ठीक है. Then very very important, very special to NMIMS and NMAT exam, input and output questions. That's like logical series of machine based questions, right? तो इनपुट आउटपुट के क्वेश्चंस आएंगे. लास्ट इज हमारा अदर रीजनिंग. अदर रीजनिंग इज बेसिकली कॉल्ड एज जो अपना लॉजिकल रीजनिंग का बेसिक टाइप ऑफ क्वेश्चंस होता था. योर direction sense, coding, decoding, blood relations, mathematical operations, number series, word formation, all of these questions. Now, all of these questions, if I refer to NMAT official guide, are not there. ब्लड रिलेशंस नहीं है, कोडिंग डिकोडिंग नहीं है, डायरेक्शन सेंस नहीं है. बट बिकॉज वो एनमैट ऑफिशियल गाइड में नहीं है, हम नहीं पढ़े, शुड नॉट बी द केस, बिकॉज आई कैन ईजिली कंबाइन ब्लड रिलेशंस एंड डायरेक्शन सेंस, मेक अ नाइस पजल आउट ऑफ इट एंड गिव इट टू यू. Right, so do study these topics for sure, irrespective of the fact whether it is there in your NMAT official guide or not, which is why I'm giving you guys a set of important books for LR, because this is one section which is very very different from CAT. बाकी sections में भी difference है, but very much difference in logical reasoning section for sure. ठीक है, so these are the important books I need you all to study. First and foremost, NMAT official guide. यार, a lot of people keep telling me कि इसके direct questions नहीं आते हैं. Direct questions नहीं आएंगे, पर सेम लेवल सेम टाइप ऑफ क्वेश्चंस तो आएंगे ना. अब सिर्फ इसी लेवल के क्वेश्चंस आएंगे तो ये नहीं हो सकता है, इससे टफर क्वेश्चंस भी आएंगे. बट आपको क्या पैटर्न है, किस टाइप के क्वेश्चंस है, वो तो समझना है, राइट? दिस इज द बुक मेड बाय द सेम पीपल हु आर मेकिंग योर एग्जाम, तो ये तो पढ़नी पढ़नी ही है. ठीक है, सो दैट्स द फर्स्ट बुक यू आर गोइंग टू मेक श्योर यू आर फिनिशिंग इट अप. Then the Cat King NMAT Maximizer books for specifically for क्रिटिकल रीजनिंग एंड डिडक्शन बेस्ड क्वेश्चंस. ठीक है, जो आपका लॉजिकल रीजनिंग, एनालिटिकल पजल्स, अदर रीजनिंग है, उसमें तो बूस्टर बुक्स भी कर लेना, बहुत अच्छी हैं फॉर दैट. आफ्टर दैट वी विल डू द GMAT ऑफिशियल गाइड क्वेश्चंस. ठीक है, GMAT official guides majorly for critical reasoning kind of questions. Then there's a book called as R.S. Agarwal. Pick that up. उसके बाद very important, I've written mock tests. यार you all fear giving mock tests. I want you all to start giving mock tests जितने दे सकते हो. Adaptive है कि नहीं है should be the last concern for you. Being very honest, if you ask me as a true mentor, I would suggest you should not be giving on a daily basis adaptive mocks. Because उसमें क्या हो रहा है, वो आपके comfort zone में है. If you are able to solve easy आपको questions आएंगे. Difficult solve कर पा रहे हो तो डिफिकल्ट क्वेश्चंस आएंगे, नहीं तो सिर्फ इजी ही आएंगे. तो हम डिफिकल्ट के लिए प्रिपेयर कैसे होंगे, right? So when you're giving mock tests, you should have mock tests which are not adaptive but same time management strategy. 108 questions, 120 minutes, that is mandatory, because you have to prepare yourself for tougher questions. When you're in adaptive zone, तुमको tough questions नहीं हो पा रहे हैं तो तुम्हें easy ही आएंगे, तो हम जिंदगी भर easy ही करते जाएंगे ना, हमारा level कैसे बढ़ेगा. ठीक है, so make sure you are practicing that, which is why if you see the NMAT mocks series of Cat King, we have made a combination of both. You have adaptive, you have non adaptive, ताकि हमारा प्रैक्टिस, हमारा लेवल अप होते जाए. NMAT कैट किंग के मॉक्स में जो है, जो लेवल बिल्डिंग वाले मॉक्स हैं, इफ इन दोज मॉक्स यू आर एबल टू स्कोर 200 to 210 प्लस, life is easy, life is sorted. ठीक है, so please make sure you follow this approach for your logical reasoning. And if I hope the videos have been helpful for you guys, थोड़ा like करो, थोड़ा comments करो, share करो with other people so that we get more encouraged. Encourage me to make sure क्या videos चाहिए, क्या आपका pain areas है. ठीक है, we are right now at 16th of October, 4th November is first NMAT. Let's make sure every day we cover up each and every pain point areas of yours. So drop in the comments whatever topics, LR, Wobble, Quants, DI, whichever you want me to pull up, I'll take that up for you guys. Okay, all the best. Thank you so much for hearing so patiently and stay tuned.